a hand.
You'll get more than a hand from me if you're not careful.
What's up?
Angie Reynolds spoke to me last night in the Woolpack about the damage to Richie's car.
I've told her I'll pay for it.
Well, I don't know how you think you're going to manage that. Expensive car, new windows, probably cost a few £100. Anyway, you don't have to worry about paying for it. Richie said it's okay.
He what?
He likes you. Doesn't want you to suffer anymore. He said forget all about it. So let that be an end to it, and just stay away from Richie and his car from now on.
Right.
Now be a good lad. Jump on the quad bike and go and check the lambs for me.
Did you speak to Richie about the little thing?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Well, he isn't going to talk.
That's good.
It is. He promised. So unless you've got any more nasty surprises up your sleeve, it shouldn't go any further. You haven't, have you?
No.
Good.
You all right?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
I'm all right.
What did Jack want?
Ah, nothing. He just wanted to bury the hatchet.
We didn't look to be getting on too well in the Woolpack.
Well, no, we're fine.
And then Angie walked in, but I suppose that was to do with your car, though.
That's exactly what it was about.
Did she say you smashed it?
Yeah, she did.
Well, who was it? It wasn't Jack, was it?
Oh, don't be daft. It wasn't Jack.
Well, then who was it?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get in around the village, but it's not an insurance job, so I can keep the cost down, all right?
Hiya.
Hello. What are you doing here?
Well, I just wondered if there's anything I could help out with. I'm bored out my brains in that stud office.
Well, you're the one who wanted a job.
Yeah, but I haven't got a proper job, have I? I mean, if I'm going to be your PA, I need to learn more about the business.
Next thing you'll be asked you to take a look at the books.
Oh, that'll be the day when a tate shows a dingle the books.
Quite. Now, look, I have to go and meet a client. If you really want something to do, you can take these letters I've signed over to Virginia. Then the day's your own. Just so long as you're back at the cottage about 5, because that's when I do have something that is right up your street.
Do you know something, Chris? Sometimes you can be flaming patronising.
Well, if patronising's the worst you have to put up with, I think you can count yourself lucky.
Bright and early, as usual.
And good morning to you, too.
What can I get you?
A pint, please.
You and Carol seemed a bit close last night, I noticed.
Meaning?
She wants her head testing if she ditches a decent bloke like Terry for an old bed hopper like you.
Who said anything about ditching Terry? She's just a born flirt. Like some others I could mention.
You talking about me?
Yes, I saw the way you lit up when Jack Sugden came into the pub.
We're old friends, Rodney.
That was obvious. Poor old Alan, eh? Still, I always thought he was a bit past keeping you happy.
Just tell me something. How much longer are you planning to stay in this village? Because if the boot was on the other foot, I'd no more think of coming and settling on your patch than fly to the moon.
Morning.
It's not your patch, Diane. You don't own this village or the people that live in it. And you can't decide who lives here.
I can decide who drinks in this pub. Get out.
What?
You heard, get out. Mark?
Yeah?
Get Mr. Blackstock out of here.
It's all right, Mark. I'll handle this. You go in the kitchen and get started. What is it this time? Do you know you two can't be in a room together for 5 minutes before you start sniping at each other?
It's his fault. The only reason he's hanging around here is to spite me.
But you do talk some bilge sometimes, Diane. If you think you're that important...
Both of you. All right. But I'm sick and tired of him commenting on my life.
You started it. I can't even look at a pretty girl without her bringing up everything that ever happened in the past.
Shut it.
You know, I've been throwing up again this morning, and I could really do without this.
Sorry, love. Sorry.
You both got about 6.5 months to grow up, because otherwise this kid's going to come into the world with Punch and Judy for grandparents.
I know who's Punch.
Please.
Good morning.
What do you want?
I was wondering if you'd thought any more about my offer on the farm.
What are you? Some kind of vulture? Hovering around the farm waiting for me to keel over so you can pick the flesh off me bones?
Bit melodramatic, aren't you? You had this farm on the market, I'd put an offer in.
Yeah, well, things have changed. I may not want to sell.
Are you in a position not to?
I am until the bank manager tells me otherwise.
Suit yourself. I can wait a lot longer than the bank manager.
I thought you were only selling the farm because you thought you went to prison.
I'm not selling the farm. Well, not to Chris Tate, anyway.
But you might sell it to someone.
Robert, I don't know. I haven't had time to think about what I want to do.
How are you feeling?
Bit better.
I'm sorry about the row with Rodney. I don't know what it is, he just presses all the wrong buttons.
I think I knew that somehow.
Yeah, sorry. Trouble is, he knows me too well. It's like he knows what's happening before I know myself.
Look, Mum, I don't want to hear another word about you and Rodney.
How about me and Jack?
What?
Can we go out the back?
Yes. Mark, will you give us a shout if there's someone that needs serving?
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Mark. How's it going? Life outside the education system.
Yeah, it's all right. At least I'm earning.
So no regrets, then?
No, not really. Get a bit bored from time to time, but I'm not going back to school or college.
Did I say anything about school or college?
No.
But I might be able to introduce you to a couple of people who could give you a better job than this.
Right, okay. Did my mum ask you to speak to me?
No. You don't think we spend our time when we get together talking about you, do you?
No.
Because we don't.
Glad to hear it.
It's just like everything got woken up again, all my feelings.
Oh, Mum, no. I thought you were all settled with Alan.
So did I, but when I saw Jack again, I'm awful, aren't I?
No, you're not awful.
The thing is, I really don't want to hurt Alan. It's just that chemistry, you know. It's there with some people and it's not with others. And if it isn't there...
I know, but the thing about chemistry is it doesn't last. Sometimes you're better off with the more solid, companionable ones. I mean, you get on so well with Alan.
Oh, no. I know, that's what my head says, but my heart says, go for it. You don't know how many more years you got left. Jack Sugden might be the last fella I ever have that spark with.
You had that spark with my dad, didn't you?
It wasn't the same at all, Bernice. That was quite different.
So, what are you planning to do?
Hiya, you saw my dad?
Yeah, he was in earlier and then I think he went to Houghton.
Oh, never mind, I'll catch up with him later. All right, if I hang about a bit till Carlos gets here.
Don't mind me.
What's the matter? Is it something I said?
Oh, no. She's just a bit upset about something, that's all.
Is she? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. So, you got a date with Carlos, have you?
It's not exactly a date. I'm just getting together with him on this quiz thing.
Oh.
I wouldn't mind a date with him, though. I think he's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's quite nice looking.
And he's a good laugh, too. We had a brilliant time when we worked together on the quiz. I don't think he fancies me, though.
Well, he has been hurt quite badly in the past.
Has he? Oh, do you think that's why he's cautious?
Probably. Might be better if you try not to rush things.
Well, I wasn't going to.
I tell you what, if you like him, why don't you invite him over here tomorrow night for dinner with me and Ash?
Oh, could I?
Yeah, and that way you can get to know him better without the pressures of a proper date.
Yeah. Oh, maybe your mum would like to come as well.
Yeah, maybe. We can ask.
I'm very sorry. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Bye. Did you send an invoice out to Jim Marshall?
Yeah, you told me to.
No, I didn't. I told you to leave it on my desk so I could check it. You sent out the wrong one.
Sorry.
You do realise we've got an important client coming in half an hour?
Yeah, you've said.
Well, I'd sooner this place didn't look like a bus station. And if you must eat all the grapes, please don't leave the bare stalks in the bowl. It's so unattractive. Oh, no, she's early. Get rid of this.
Only me.
Oh, I thought you weren't coming in today. Isn't it your day off?
I know. I'm not stopping. I just thought I'd look in, make sure there are no problems.
Oh, no, there aren't. Well, only the usual. She's lying through there as though this is a bordello. Honestly, I don't know if it's worse when she helps me or when she doesn't.
You want us to take her off your hands for the day?
Yes, please. I don't think her feminine charms, such as they are, will cut much ice with our next appointment.
Morning.
Hello, Andrew. You all right, love?
I'm well. What about you?
Yeah, I'm okay. A bit bored, though.
Fancy a day out?
Where to?
Well, nowhere special. It's my day off. I'm going to look at a mare that a friend of mine's thinking of buying.
Busman's holiday.
Well, yeah, but it's a nice try. If you want to come along, you might learn a thing or two.
OK, I will. Beats stopping here.
On second thoughts, is this wise? She is the boss's bind.
And I am removing her at your request. I expect you to corroborate that.
Well, that entirely depends on what you get up to while you're away.
Will that be so foolish?
Yes.
OK, will I do like this?
You haven't got any more practical shoes? Never mind. Let's go.
What the heck do you think you're playing at? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Sorry. I just waiting for a chance to see you.
And what if somebody else had seen you, Len or one of the kids?
Well, I'm not daft. I've made myself scarce.
Kane, you were standing right outside the back door. Anybody could have seen you.
Yeah. But I knew you were on your own. Come here.
No, listen, I can't. I've got stuff to do.
Come here.
Kane, I can't.
Yes, you can. We're going to go inside or we're going to do it out here?
No, listen, not inside.
So come to my place.
Kane?
Come to my place. There's no one in.
All right, then. But not for long. I've got to go to work.
Come on, then.
You go first. I'll follow. Just in case.
You better come. Or else.
I trusted her and she let me down. That's about it.
Haven't you had anyone since?
I'm not a great one for casual relationships, me.
No, nor me. Unless I'm in love, I just don't want to know.
Shall we get back?
But I still can't believe that a gorgeous guy like you's been on his own for a whole year.
It's not that long.
Haven't you fancied anyone else in all that time?
Not really. I suppose there's been one person.
Someone round here?
Maybe. But if I tell you that, you might guess who it is.
I think I've guessed.
How?
Oh, don't look so worried, because it's mutual.
Is it?
Because I feel exactly the same about you.
Blimey. That was unexpected.
Well, the best things are. Oh, this is fantastic. Here I am. I've been really fancying you, and it turns out you feel the same way about me.
Nicola.
Hey, listen. You've picked the right girl this time, because I'll never do to you what that other girl did.
Oh, good. I just...
Carlos, I'm just popping out for an hour.
Oh, right. Must mind the bar.
Mum, where are you going?
Nowhere special. Just out for a breath of air.
Mum.
All right, I'm going to see Jack. But don't tell Alan, and don't try and stop me.
I won't. But I think you're making a big mistake.
I'm not, Bernice. I've got to talk to Jack, find out where I stand. I won't settle unless I give this one last try.
Look, Mum, I just want you to be happy, but I'm not sure that you're going the right way about it.
I thought I ought to put you in the picture about the boys.
Sounds like you've got some bad news.
Well, I suppose everything's relative. It's not as if they're in big trouble or anything, but they have missed a fair bit of school.
Well, they would, wouldn't they? I mean, all those prison visits, all in school hours. And they've been helping me on the farm.
They've missed a lot more school than that, Mr. Sugden. Andy especially. I don't know what he's been getting up to, but he's definitely been bunking off.
So, was this a good way to spend the afternoon?
What do you think?
I wonder where you say it.
Yes, it was a good way to spend the afternoon.
And you gonna come back for more?
Maybe.
When? When are you coming back?
I don't know. All I do know at this moment is it's time I was getting ready for work.
Oh, don't go. Stay.
No, please, Kane. I've got to get ready for work. Do me a favour. Go and check the coast clear.
There's
Where's Kane? He can give us a hand. You give him a shout.
Oi, Kane! What? Lisa said you can give us another move in this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, just let us get my shoes. I'll be right down.
You heard that?
Kane, what am I going to do? I've got to be at work in an hour.
Don't worry. I'll think of something.
Catch you later.
Looks like you're well in there, mate.
Yeah, could be a problem.
Sounds like a good problem to have to me. Get us a pint, will you? Well, what's the matter? Don't you fancy her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not that. No, it's just... Oh, she falls in love at the drop of a hat, Terry, and, well, obviously I fancy her. It's just that it's not love. Not yet, anyway.
Well, that's all right. It's the way it goes these days.
Yeah, but she's so young, Terry. I don't want to take advantage of her.
The fact that she's Bernice's sister got out to do with this?
It has, yeah.
Yeah, well, I can see how sleeping with Boss's sister's going to cause some problems. Hey, as long as you don't let the word love pass your lips, then she can't accuse you of you letting her down.
You look tired, Lisa. You, want me to make you a brew?
That's very kind of you, Kane.
Best if we didn't stop at this point, though.
Yeah, you're right, Jess. Can you bring it to the barn, love?
Well, I'll just put the kettle on and see how you feel when it's boiled. Only it'd be better if you took a proper break.
Am I hearing things?
I'm sorry if I've messed up the happy homecoming.
Not at all, no. Thanks for putting me in the picture. I'll try and get to the bottom of it.
Hi, Bev.
Hello.
Hello, you've chosen a good moment.
Oh, why's that?
First time the kids have let me out of their sight since I've been home.
It's all my fault, I'm afraid. You have that effect when you're head of year.
Cleared off when they saw her coming.
And now I'm clearing off. See you, Bo.
See you, thanks for coming. Well, at least we can talk in peace. Come on in.
But how can you tell just by looking at a horse?
I can't. I can hazard a guess, and I'm usually right. But I've been working around horses since I was this high. Give yourself some time. Work with horses if you're interested. You could go a long way in this business. You're a nice girl, Charity. You're a pretty girl with a good brain in there if you ever decide to use it.
Do you reckon?
Where have you been? Been trying to get hold of you.
Yeah, well, it's Andrew's day off, so...
We went to look at a mare, Christopher. A friend of mine's thinking of buying her and bringing her to the stud next year.
So what were you doing, taking Charity along?
Well, there was nout for me to do in office.
Well, let's get one thing straight. Both of you. Charity works for me, not the stud, and you do not take her off on stud jaunts without my express permission.
Right, well, that's clear enough.
Darling, you better get down to the cottage, hadn't you? Seem to remember you said you had an appointment there at 5.
Do you know something, Chris? You're really pushing your luck.
On the contrary, you are really pushing yours.
Right, I've got 'em to go inside. Now's your chance.
This is not funny, Kane.
I know that.
Go on, Scarper, I'll catch you later.
I'm glad it all worked out for you, Jack.
If you can call it working out. I'll never get those months back. And the boys seem to have gone off the rails a bit at school.
Why? What have they been getting up to?
Oh, let's not talk about that now. What about you? How have you been?
Not so bad. Rodney's back again like a bad penny. Looks like he might be going to stick around for good.
Oh.
And of course his daughter's in the village now as well. Sometimes I feel a bit outnumbered by Blackstocks.
Still, you've got Alan Turner to stick up for you.
Well, not really. I mean... Oh, Jack,
What?
I don't know how to say this. I'm no better at this sort of thing than I was when I was 15. The thing is, I don't feel about Alan the way I feel about you. I never have done. I know you feel very bitter about some of the things I've said, and so what I really came to say is I'm sorry, and I love you. And please, please, can we give it another go? Say something.
It's no good, Diane. I can't ever forget that you thought I murdered Sarah.
I should never have said that. I wouldn't have if
I'm glad
Richie...
you did. Because if you'd thought that and not spoken the words, we might still be together. And to be with someone who thought that of me, well, what sort of relationship would that be?
You can't forgive me, can you?
I can't, no. But, I mean, it's not just that. It's...
What?
We're not kids, Diane. We've had a fling, and we're over it. At least I am. I'm not one for turning back. Not for something as slight as we had.
It wasn't slight. Not to me.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought it was more important to you than that. I feel a complete fool. I'm sorry. I should never have come.